Throughout growing up, there wasn't that much for us to do where we were living, so a lot of my friends and stuff just got into gaming and live in these vast worlds. My name's Paddy Hall, and I am a community fan artist within the Siege community who goes by the name Siege. I started playing Siege back at like a gaming event in England. I just sort of fell in love with the dynamic, the range of possibilities. It started as something that was just going to be sort of fun. I wanted to see if my friends could relate to my work by making these jokes and stuff like that. Somebody posted one of my drawings on the subreddit. Like, I'd never thought of doing that. And then I just remember one night, like, just this like bell going off, and I thought, like, oh God, my house is on fire or something. And I realized it's people liking my photos on Instagram, and it continued going from there. What really inspired me with the game was the range of characters. I love the fact that they're all from different countries. It's very colorful. For me, it's always been about discussion and relatability. I want to respect the original story, the original characters and everything. My comics focus more on gameplay mechanics. I wanted people to look at them and say, oh, I do that. Every time they announce a new operator, for me, it's like, oh my gosh, how can I bring this character into my comics, you know? And how is that character going to talk to other characters and react? Who are they going to be friends with, or who are they going to have a rivalry with? I'd like to think that the developers sort of project personality into the characters so that people can come along and interpret it how they want. My art style isn't similar to Siege at all. It's very dark, very brooding and violent. I get messages, people telling me how, you know, what I should do next, or like some suggestions. It really makes me feel like I'm a part of a community. There are a lot of Pro League people who have been so supportive of me. So I like to think that there are people out there from every single different part of the community. Read through my comics and agree on something, you know. Meeting the developers, and they just were so sort of fascinated about my work, and they were so sort of passionate about my comics. A very weird feeling when there's people you truly admire. It's surreal, you know. Paints a picture of just how passionate people are. I feel like we live in times where people are very isolated. So it's really nice that it brings people together and we can just talk about why we love the game. To be featured at an event is just a very, I guess, humbling experience. I'm incredibly grateful. All the people that have supported me, I really do owe it to them. Well, I think younger me would want me to keep going and trying to better himself creatively. I'd like to think he's happy, you know, he's proud maybe. A few years ago, I would have never drawn anything that wasn't my idea or whatever. Reaching into an already established community is one of the best decisions you can ever make. For me, it's like that I sort of achieved my goal.